Hey guys, Mr. Greer here. I'm going to help you walk through the element project. So go to Schoology and let's see if we can figure out all the things we need to do. If I open the project folder, I see there's the actual project assignment, periodic table, chemical, Bohr models, and citations. All these links are here to help you fill in the things that you need to do for your project. So let's open the project and get into the directions. You're the lead researchers of one of the most exciting elements on the periodic table. You'll be assigned an element in class. If you're remote, you'll be notified by a message in Schoology of your atom. Open the file on your desktop. That's important. When you open the file, you want to open it to your desktop. Then you can edit the document and include all the details you need on the rubric on the first page. Use all the links to help you, and when complete, your square, or periodic table square, will be printed out, and we're going to use it to create a huge periodic table right on the wall of the classroom. And there's a bonus. If you make a model of your atom, you can receive up to 5, I believe that's now 10, bonus points on your project. Let's open up the element project and take a look. You may need to sign in, like I am, to be able to access the Word document. And to get a better view of it, I'm going to do the Open an Desktop app. If you see it right here, I want to click that so that I can get a little bit of a neater version of Word. It also will let you type on it as you go to keep track of some of your information. So while that's loading, let's think about what we're going to do. You're going to be given an atom or an element, and you're going to have to research a whole bunch of interesting facts about that element, including things like a diagram, how it's useful, how it's used, maybe even give us some of the basic information that you might see in the periodic table. Let's take a look at the rubric. For 15 points out of our 40, we want the name, symbol, mass, number, whether it's solid, liquid, or gas, metal or not metal, and some of its properties. Properties are ways that we would describe a material. Maybe density, color, maybe melting point. Does it burn? Does it dissolve? There are many, many examples of properties that you can find. These are just a few to give you a start. Okay? Every material is different, so find the most interesting properties for your element. Then interesting facts, okay, which are not properties, but are the most interesting things you can find about your element. Things like, what is it used for? Is it used in its pure form as an element, or does it bond with other materials? Does it affect your life in any way? Has it been part of any new technology? Is there an interesting story about how it was discovered or where it can be found? These can be anything that you find. You're not limited to these questions. I'm giving you a starting point. I want you to tell me interesting things about your material. Okay? The fact that it boils at 205 degrees is not an interesting fact. All right. Now your diagram will be a Bohr model where we have the nucleus in the middle and we draw rings to represent where the electrons are. And there's a link that can help you find exactly what your atom will look like so that when you draw it, you can have an accurate representation. On your element card, which again we'll be printing out and putting on the board, and works cited, which means explaining where you found your information. Again, that's not Google, that's not Wikipedia, right? Where those are places we search for information, but I need an actual website or book, if you will, place that you got your information. Okay? And there's a link that shows you exactly how you can do that, especially if you're using a website. Your classwork or work at home time, and we can look at your model or your work and pretty much see that you've done it all on time and that you've done a great job. And the bonus, if you do actually build a model out of styrofoam or paper clips or cereal or whatever your favorite building material is, include that, either bring it to school or include a picture. Okay, we've included a place to start, kind of a brain dump page, a place for you to put all of the things that you found so far. Maybe you can put some of the physical properties, put a small diagram, the name, the number, the symbol. Maybe start to get some of those interesting facts and just put them on this paper. And you can use the draw tool to go ahead and actually write on this paper. Information, okay? State of matter, metal or not, the physical or chemical properties, and interesting facts can all go here. Here's where we'll put the works cited, which just basically will be telling the name of the website, but there's a format to use. So use the link that tells how to do the works cited, and you'll get a really professional looking link that you will cut and paste here, and you'll need 2 of those. Here's the card for the interactive periodic table. So please create a nice looking element card using the example below, and then you're going to delete all of this whole paragraph and just have just your symbol with the number, the name, and the mass, so that we can print this out and put it up on the wall. Okay? So hopefully that's a good enough run through for you to get you started. Research the atom. Use your rubric here as a checklist to make sure you have all of the things that you need. You can write a final version of your project here. With your card. And of course, if you choose to build your element, all the better. Just make sure you bring it into school or take a picture of it and submit it with your project for an awesome bonus and a great grade. So thanks for tuning in. I hope that helps with a little bit of at least what we're doing with the element project, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun with it. Be ready, whether you come to school or you're at home, to figure out what element you'll be doing, because we're giving everybody a different element so we can build the complete periodic table of the elements. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.